MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Kris Bryant will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Jeff Samardzija is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also, a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94-96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike one. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense, turn double plays, don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches. Consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cubs have decided to
all right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's Kris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodbye, home run. Kris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken. and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Victor Caratini comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Here comes the first pitch. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has one home run. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the two-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Baez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting it.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. With just a ridiculous number of home runs and an equally incredible number of RBIs. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Over now is Pence to make the grab. 2 away now.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 62. Jose.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. First offering on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Quintana into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Slater's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will bang up against the wall. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Caratini at third with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. This is popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Well, it's still early,
The first
but it's
baseman,
also worth noting that he'd be
Brandon
in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Quintana gets the sign. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Belt becomes out number 2 this inning.
pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
In now, Jeff Samardzija. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pence. See you later. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Pence is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Quintana.
Stepping in, Jose Quintana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. And that brings up Javi Baez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Stepping up now, Donovan Solano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Kipnis over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Sean Anderson, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. At the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Five runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. swing and a chopper down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner into the cove, but foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. See you later. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Reyes Maranta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Reyes. Maranta. The center fielder, number 8.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Pence looks up. Adios, pelota. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider.
The pitcher, number 62.
So now to the plate, Jose Quintana, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pence. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. shot toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All
right, Heidi, thank you.
Hunter.
First delivery to him on the way. Hunter Pence is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Quintana into the windup. 0-1 on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kipnis moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Chris Bryant.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Slater's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Victor Caratini. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Belt just to the right of the mound. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way.
Hey!
The 0-1 on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Back goes Pence to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
John Del Gustave gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The center fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Cubs lead this one 13-0. Here's Buster Posey now, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Quintana gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Fouled away. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch popped up. Bryant is there. And that retires the side. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Danny Jimenez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Javier Baez struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. Jimenez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. This one for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Standing in, Victor Caratini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubs are on top, 14-0. Bottom of the inning now. In now, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A ball and no strikes.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that misses 2-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Giants down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start us off in the 8th.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
We'll look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Tyler Rogers comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tyler Rogers. The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Into the box,
Happ.
Ian Happ. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Goodbye home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. In now, Jose Quintana, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debra, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Tony Watson will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 19-0. Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Quintana's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Brandon Crawford.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. He's set, and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went deep back in the 5th. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. Solano for 1 on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jason Kipnis is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5. So he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Sam Coonrod enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
number 65, Sam Coonrod. The batter, number 9.
To the plate now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So he's into second there with their 4th double of the ball game. And right on cue, we'll take a look at the team leaders in doubles from a league-wide standpoint. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. At the plate, Jason Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. High and deep to right center. Back goes Pence at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! He's done it. Chris Bryant is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard toward first. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Pence. And this one's off the 5th archway. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long, but 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
In now, Ian Happ, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Every team would be happy if they could produce 10 runs over the course of 2 games, but they've gone double digits in 1 inning. I think it's safe to say that this thing is out of reach.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Buster Posey. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. To third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Sam Coonrod. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And look out, America. Here come the Cubs, champions of the National League Central.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana, his 22nd win of the season. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 7 and 8. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.